Send my love to your new lover. Treat her better. Gotta let go all of our goals. We both know we ain't kids no more. Molly, why are you joining in?
I know, I still don't know the words. But
God, I don't know the words either. I do love that song.
I love that song.
Welcome to page 7, everybody.
Oh my God, I fucking love that song so much.
What is that song?
It's Adele.
That's Adele?
yeah, it's so good.
25, baby, big winner. Big winner.
You know what song I realized last night during the Grammys that I don't care for that much is the one that's like, I was stressed out. You know, the one that's like,
An Adele
and
song?
If I could turn back time. No,
Oh, you don't know?
those little boys.
Oh, boys.
Those
21.
little boys.
21.
Oh, yuck. Hate
something.
them. Yuck.
If
No.
I could turn back time.
And same with the chain smokers can go suck my dick.
I was stressed out.
What is that one? It's like,
Chain smokers can go suck your what?
yeah, my dick. My big dick. I don't like that song.
Yeah, no, all of the like random little boy songs were silly. All of the women were very good. Sorry.
Well, Bruno Mars was fantastic.
Bruno Mars was good. No, the performers were all very good. I just mean like the songs that were up for nomination. There was like all these like kind of random miscellaneous rock songs in there that I was like, huh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, the Grammys were last night, of course.
The Grammys were last night. I guess there was one that I realized that I kind of feel fine about. The one that's like, once I was 7 years
You
old.
like that song?
No.
Oh.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to judge you. Everyone
no.
has different tastes.
It was like the one boy one where I was like on the fence. Like, I was like, do I like this? And then I think that I don't, but I tried to.
I think that there's something about it that, like, I heard my 10-year-old niece sing it too much that made me hate it.
Yeah. Once I was
7 years old
Yeah.
and it's just so whiny.
Yeah.
It's also whiny. The Ed Sheeran's, it's also whiny. Just because you slap tattoos on your body doesn't mean you're not whiny anymore.
You know, that's very true. In fact, it might make you more whiny.
It might.
Oh yeah, I mean, as somebody who loves whiny boys with tattoos, it's like it does make them whiny. Some whiny is good. I just am not moved. Like, listen, that's like, this is why I was upset. I was like, whiny white boys with tattoos is my wheelhouse. That is like, that's what I seek out in music, and I didn't care for any of the songs.
Favorite whiny white boy with a tattoo?
I'm not sure if Conor Oberst has tattoos.
Of course he has
But
tattoos.
He must.
Yeah, he's got a tattoo of a bird, believe you me.
oh my god. But let's just say that I've been wanting to get a Conor Oberst inspired tattoo for the last 12 years, and I still haven't done it, but I still would. I just haven't bitten the bullet yet.
You got to do the I am Lisa Simpson. When someone posted on the Facebook page, I burst into tears.
Yeah, thank you for that. It was really exactly what
I needed it that day, and it wasn't even for me.
Yeah, I think I do need to get, and I think it needs to say you are Lisa Simpson. I don't think it should say you are Molly Knefel. I don't need that. I think
you don't need that.
It needs to say you are Lisa Simpson.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew it. He's got a tattoo of a sailboat.
Oh, well, of course, a sailboat. Yeah, it would be like either a lighthouse, a sailboat, or a bird. But he is my ultimate whiny boy with tattoos.
Hell yeah.
I love
You
him
got to
very
own it.
Yeah.
You got the whiny tattoos. I got daddies. Everybody's got something.
Yeah. Yeah, you like daddies. I like little boys, skinny boys with tattoos.
Man, we really run the gamut here on this show.
But that said, I didn't like the ones that were at the Grammys last night. I just like the ladies, the matriarch queens, the Adeles and the Beyoncés. Everyone else can. Katy Perry.
The new song is interesting. I dig it. I like that it's, out there. It's saying what she's got to say.
I liked Skip Marley. I didn't know there was many Marley children.
Oh, yeah. He sired. In his short amount of time, he had some sireship happening.
Oh, yeah. Bob Marley, big squirter.
But Skip Marley I thought was great. And Katy Perry, I liked her suit. But the song it was just like, why are I...
See, I had already watched the lyric video of it, and hated which I do a lot. I like to, it's like, the new song comes out. So I watched the lyric video of it, and I was so angry about the lyric video that I couldn't even really focus on the song. It was all tiny things. I love cute stuff. But the tiny culture?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
Tiny pots and a tiny cheese, and we use our little tweezers and we make a meal. And it was all that.
What are you talking about?
Tiny things.
What?
I hate them.
What tiny things?
There's a whole Instagram culture of it. It's everywhere. It's like, oh, it's a tiny house, and we open the tiny refrigerator, and there's just a slice of cheese, and we take out the cheese and we put it on our tiny bread.
Why do we do this? Just
Because
for the
I think
likes?
people think it's cute. And it infuriates me.
We do it for the likes, and then Katy Perry does it in her music video?
Well, the music video was feeding a mouse. I don't know why I'm looking at you, Marcus.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
The lyric video.
Marcus is like, all right.
Yeah, sure, a mouse. I don't know what else you can confuse a mouse for, though.
I don't know, a tiny rat.
Tiny rat, okay.
Or a gerbil.
Ferret.
I don't know. No, it wasn't a ferret. I think it was a mouse, or it was a gerbil, or like a hamster, or one of those creepy tiny things. Mm-hmm. And they were eating tiny food, and that's what the song played over. I was just so angry at the time.
And see, the thing is, ultimately, in the scheme of the Grammys, Katy Perry's song was like, I would say, I'm not trying to be rude, but I would say on the side of forgettable.
Yes.
It was just not relevant to the other performances.
But at the same time, it's like the one that said something.
Yeah, she had her armband that said resist.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of chanting of resist.
Yeah.
A Tribe Called Quest, I think, just set the bar extremely high for resistance art. Like everyone else, Beyonce just talked about motherhood and it was amazing. It was perfect. It was flawless.
We gotta talk about Beyonce.
But I do want to shout out A Tribe Called Quest. I know that we don't get political here. I just want to say that I thought that they did a fantastic job.
I like
Yes,
how
they did.
fast you said it though, just so that you get it out.
Don't shut it up. Don't shut me up. They did fantastic. Put your fists in the air. Yes, Tribe Called Quest. Yes.
Oh, I don't know. You know who did a better job of resisting? CeeLo Green.
What was it?
I don't know what he's resisting, but he obviously is resisting something.
That mask was the scariest. I don't know. I saw some weird meme that said it's CeeLo Green when you have to be at an award ceremony at 7 p.m. but kill all the Power Rangers at 9 p.m. I don't even think he went into the Grammys.
I didn't see him in there. No, what was he like? I don't know what his message was.
I'm not really sure what his message was either. I think he just wanted to dress like a villain or something. I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. He's just dressed in a foil gold dress and a giant gold mask.
He didn't even say it. He didn't. I feel like no one asked him enough questions.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the point was, but also I support it. You know what I mean? But I'm left with more questions than answers.
But we are talking about CeeLo, and when was the last time we talked about CeeLo?
Last time he did something really bad.
That's the thing. I think that,
he's bad.
Yeah, he was trying to put a sparkle on the night.
Yeah.
And you know what? He did it.
Well, apparently he is, this is his new character, his new persona named Gnarly Davidson.
Ooh.
That's not I thought he's had this before. Or this is new?
This is new, yeah. He said in Double XL last week, "Look at me! Look at me! You did this to me, CeeLo Green, you fucking idiot. But I like it. I'm actually better than you, than everyone. A karmakaze upon you. Vengeance is mine, saith Gnarly Davidson. P.S. Technolo Jesus saves."
Where did he write this?
Triple XL.
What is that a fat people site? I'll go to it.
I think it's a hip-hop magazine.
Oh, okay.
But it's...
Yes, it is.
See, now I'm even madder because you're right, Jackie. We weren't talking about CeeLo Green, and we weren't talking about him because I think that that it was...
We decided we shouldn't talk about him.
We decided that he's bad. He's bad for women.
Yeah.
And now we're all talking about his silly outfit, and I think he tricked us.
I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I think it was fun too, but I think he tricked us.
Yes, he definitely tricked everyone.
What we should have done is just ignored his silly costume and spoken to him as if he was wearing a normal outfit.
Yeah, but how? He had a mask on his face, a full head mask on.
Yeah, I guess
Did we talk about the Samsung Note 7 exploding in his face?
No.
Wait, I think we did. I think we may have.
Did you see the video? It's him on a Samsung Galaxy Note 7, and he's talking in a studio, and then it just explodes.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
And he just rolls around on the floor like a little roly-poly.
Yes. And that's, I feel like the Samsung 7 should only explode in the faces of people who've definitely committed sex crimes.
Well, at this point, the whole factory has exploded, so it really doesn't matter. I think it's over.
Yeah.
I think it's done. I think all of it is done.
But I'm just saying we can met out justice that way. Just give the Samsung 7, recalled Samsung 7s to people who've been accused of bad. Not who've been accused, but who've been, who we are certain are bad.
That they have done it.
We give them
he has done it.
We give them an exploding phone.
It was fun. But what I really liked is Marcus showed me him leaving, that apparently it was like a Batmobile of sorts. And so he gets into, it was still daylight, but I guess it's in LA. I don't know what time it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
But he gets into the car and he sits down and he goes, does the one big flick off, and he does the second big flick off, and then they drive away.
Yeah, that was good. And when I walked up to Jackie outside before we started recording, she was like, hang on, I'm in the middle of something. It's really important. And I thought that maybe it was something business-like, and it was her finding the link to the video of CeeLo
So that I could send it to Henry.
doing the double flip up. And it was very important. It was a very good video.
Yep, I had to get it sent. Henry had to know, before I talked about it on here.
Well, this is a very eventful Grammys. A lot of stuff that people are talking about. The one thing that people are kind of talking about, but not really, but I think is very important, is the Bee Gees tribute.
Yeah.
It was weird.
All the tributes were
awful.
weird. All of the tributes were. Do they always do that? Do they always have somebody else sing the song?
I think this is kind of new. They had a weird Bowie tribute last year, I remember, that was very bizarre and not all that great.
But what's his name? The Bee Gee.
Barry Gibb.
Why wasn't he on the stage? He was there mouthing the words to the songs.
Yeah, they kept going back to the lead singer of the Bee Gees. He's just mouthing the words of the songs, wearing those weird sunglasses, looking like he looked very old. He looks like one of those weird old men that has the dyed hair but still has a very old face and eyes. Yeah, he was looking real bad.
Meanwhile, it's like, Demi
Let him
Lovato,
on stage!
Demi Lovato's fine, but has she ever heard the Bee Gees? Like, has she ever sat and listened to the Bee Gees before? Give me a break.
Yeah, I really think my favorite part of the Grammys every damn year is the in memoriam part where they briefly play just a few seconds of live performances by the artists who've died. That's not the performances by living artists are also good, but they should do a tribute, but they should just play cool videos of live performances of artists. I want to see the actual Bee Gees.
See,
play.
but in the same vein, I enjoyed Bruno Mars singing the Prince song. But then I was talking to Justin, who my other roommate, and he was angry because he just impersonated Prince and just did the song. Mm-hmm. But what else was he going to do?
That's all you're
not going to
do.
Reinvent the song in an in memoriam song.
No.
But
and he was desperately trying to play the guitar because he usually doesn't play.
Yeah, but that just frustrated me. I don't want to watch somebody who's not as good at guitar try to play a Prince guitar.
But you know how long he probably worked on that?
I know, but
that's all I could think of is that he probably agonized over that solo for months.
Yeah.
Trying to get it so down that he was probably fucking terrified. Even though he's a seasoned performer, I can guarantee that man was terrified just the way Adele was terrified when she sang the George Michael song.
Yes.
I remember someone fucked up during the David Bowie one last year. They fucked up the guitar, I remember.
Well, Adele fucked up the George Michael tribute.
And then she
was that
but
Adele's
she stopped it.
Was that Adele's fault or was that the sound guy's fault? Because there was also that sound issue with James Hetfield's microphone not being turned on.
Was that a problem? I don't know.
I'm not sure whose fault it was. She apologized, but also she's just so classy she would apologize even if it wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
But she also is known for having she has pretty hardcore stage fright. So I imagine her getting up there and performing this song that is not hers, that she knows is important, she has to kill. And then she didn't, so she just stopped it. And everyone's, kind of ripping her apart for it, but it's classy.
Yeah, she did the right thing. She did all the right things. Adele had a rough one last night.
Yes.
she did the best she could with rough circumstances, and I don't mean to jump to the end, but did you see her face when they announced that she had won Album of the Year?
I think she was upset.
She was so upset. She
was
looked
upset.
like she started crying, and she started going, no, because
she knew the backlash.
how could you want? I mean, but also I truly believe she did not want to. You would not want to win against Beyonce. Lemonade, not just any Beyonce album. Lemonade,
which right now is such a. I mean, it was then, and it is right now. It's such a hot button thing.
It's so well. It's just so. It's unlike any other album. Like. It's so good. She looked so unhappy, and at that moment I loved her more than I've ever loved Adele, because she was just like, oh no,
she's a person.
Yeah, that sucks for her. That she can't win an award without worrying about people giving her shit for it.
But it's not. I don't think it was that as much as I don't know. To me, I didn't read it as she was afraid for getting shit. I think she legitimately. I mean, what she said on stage was like this, thank you, and I'm happy that I won, but this belongs to Beyonce. And when she won Record of the Year, I was like, okay, yeah, Hello is an awesome, awesome, awesome song. This is great. She'll win for that, and then Beyonce will win for Album of the Year. And I feel like that's just and then when she didn't, that's why I think she looked upset, not because of she thought people would hate her, but because she
thought Beyonce should have won.
She thought Beyonce should have won, and then she was just like, this is so ridiculous. And
but when she's crying on stage and Beyonce started to tear up in the audience as well when she's talking to her about how she deserved it, oh my God,
and Jay-Z
they get it together.
They did.
Then why don't they both get it?
Yeah, Adele did the absolute, I think, the best she could with it. But I felt for her, because first she had the screw up with the George Michael song, and then she just clearly did not want to win Album of the Year. And I think 25 is a fantastic album, but it's
a good album.
But Lemonade is just,
it's epic. You really can't compare
it's
them.
a freaking visual album, and yeah, it's Lemonade. It's I
Is this Bay Backlash here?
We got Bay Backlash?
We got Bay Backlash?
I mean, I think that but at the same time, why it was actually so brilliant is that there is no backlash from the Hive, because they respected what she said.
Yeah.
So I thought, actually, I don't think it was calculated. You're right. I don't think it was calculated, but it was so fucking smart of her to do that, because not only does she respect her, but she wants her to, but I think that it is part of that don't hate me, please don't rip me apart. I wanted her to win.
Yes, I mean, maybe I just am assigning emotions to Adele, but it really seemed like she wanted Beyonce to win. That was what she said.
How hot is fucking Adele's husband? Good Lord.
I didn't see him.
Big bearded lumberjack, beautiful man. And all I could think, go for
Simon Konecki?
Sure. I mean, he is a big, beautiful dude.
Interesting, Jackie.
Yeah, and it's not usually my type.
I mean, that's a daddy in training, though.
And he is a daddy currently.
I don't necessarily agree with you, but I support you.
I think that I just imagine that, their love is just ethereal.
Yeah. Speaking of love, though, did you see how pissed Jay-Z was when Beyonce didn't win?
Yes.
I appreciated that. I think that that's nice. Be very mad that your most brilliant person on earth partner didn't win.
She gets enough accolades. She gets enough. She's fine. I'm tired of the Beyonce worship.
Well, she's good. That is worshiping God makes sense, Margaret.
No, but that is what I will say about her performance. Obviously, she could not do what she usually does, but I thought it was actually to a point, and I love Beyonce. I'm not saying this in a bad way, that it was her performance was to a point that it was complete, sun goddess worship.
Yeah.
And I understand that she is an amazing performer, but it's you are not Mother Earth, though.
but she couldn't dance, and so she made a really beautiful piece of art.
She did, but all the bowing down to her and the lifting her up. I mean, it was to a point that I was like, Okay. All right. I mean, you know, she's my queen. But it was, I thought it was.
Oh, I totally disagree. And I don't know,
With the big headpiece. I know that she based it on, I forget the name of the goddess. There's a goddess of like beauty, and so she based her look on a specific goddess. But like, I just kept thinking of Ra. I'm like, you ain't no Ra girl.
But and then she when she read her acceptance speech off of Gold, but you know, in her acceptance speech, I guess was that for Song of the Year, and she said like, you know, this is about. I thought her speech was so good. She was like, this is about like. I keep wanting to say maternity, but that's not what I mean. But motherhood and generations.
Even her mother introduced her onto the stage,
and she said, you know, I want my, you know, she said, I want my daughter to like look and see herself when she looks on TV, when she looks to movies or music videos or the White House or whatever. Like, I want my daughter deserves to see herself and people who look like her. And I think that like, I thought that like. So I saw her performance in this context of like a kind of like in Lemonade, which is like a celebration of like
of women and life,
and specifically of Black women, you know, and you know, at the risk of a toilet flush here, the Grammys has a bad history when it comes to awarding Black people. I think there's like the last time a Black woman won a Grammy was 1999.
Yeah, but then it's all been Beyonce. Like, that's my only issue, is that there are other people out there. There are other people, and the whole show was just multiple performances of, and you know I love all three of them, Beyonce, Adele, and Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
but there are other artists out there.
Yeah,
maybe that's my
agreed.
thing. Is that it's you get some other people. They did a good job with like Chance the Rapper. Like, hey, get Chance the Rapper.
And that
out there.
he was amazing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was fucking great.
Well, but like,
yeah, let's switch it up. Besides just Bay all the time. Like, let's get some. Let's roll it around a little bit.
I hear that. But also, like, last year, Kendrick Lamar, everyone expected him to win, and then Taylor Swift won, and everyone was like, really, Taylor Swift? Like, so I feel like, yeah, this was a Bay-heavy year, but again, like, Lemonade, you know.
Lemonade, of course. But at the same time, Adele, with 25, she only comes out with albums every few years because she writes them herself.
Yeah.
And I mean, and that she makes these, like, you know, they are also pieces of art to her.
Yeah. And yeah, she was amazing, and I love watching her perform. But yeah, it was. I mean, Adele was on stage like the entire, like 75% of the night.
She was up there the whole time.
Yeah.
No wonder she put her hair up. Girl, put your hair up.
Can we
Take a break?
Can we briefly shout out Blue Ivy's Prince suit, because
Beautiful.
That was fucking.
Can
awesome.
we also briefly shout out why all of James Corden's outfits were too small on him? Let it breathe.
He was not fun at all. I didn't think.
Driving in the car with Fatty. He even brought it on there. He's trying to get everybody to drive in the car with Fatty with the fake car. Yeah, no, he's not made for that, but you know, it's fine.
Did you see how John Legend did not know the words to Sweet Caroline?
No, and how do you not know the words of Sweet Caroline?
He did not know. He was like,
They even put the camera on him, and he just didn't even try.
He didn't even try, yeah. And as somebody, I often don't know the words to popular songs, but even I was like, oh, come on, you're
It's
a
Sweet
musician.
Caroline.
It's Sweet Caroline. Dude, pay some respect.
But all I know, Sweet Caroline. Yeah, I don't know anything other than
Good times never been so
But
good.
once
So
you,
good, so good.
I don't expect them to know the verse, but once you get into the like hands, touching hands,
Yeah.
touching
Reaching out,
me,
yeah.
like you just look around you and try to keep up John Legend. But it was, I mean, John Legend's great. But
It was interesting, though, that Beyonce decided to look like Judy Garland slippers. But, I mean, you look down and you can tell it's Beyonce because she was the only one wearing something like that. But I was just like, for being that pregnant, red is an interesting choice.
yeah, but just so that's like.
But the green on Adele, oh, that dress was gorgeous.
Yeah, that dress was gorgeous.
Dress. Oh, and I love it, but you know, it's like modest. Oh, she's so modest. I love her.
I was also transfixed by Beyonce's boobs.
Dude,
Transfixed.
they got some milks in them.
That's the thing. I don't usually notice boobs, which is why I was noticing Beyonce's boobs.
But in the Raw costume, you couldn't look anywhere else.
I was just like, these are breathtaking, and I'm not a boob lady.
Oh,
You're looking at the picture?
yeah.
Breasts.
Yeah.
Well, she got milk for two in there. But at the same time, it's also, again, it's just like, we get it. You're pregnant.
No, but don't be like, because women never get to be like beautiful women in public on stage. Never get to be like, look at me, I'm pregnant.
But she never did it during Blue Ivy. She never did it because she never preached this motherhood thing.
Methinks maybe the rumors got to her a little bit.
I think that they did, and I really think that it's just like that now that she is the cherished, not only the queen of pop, but she is the mother of pop.
Yes.
I mean, that's why I was like, okay, yeah. He shoved it in there, and you got multiples in there.
Yeah.
IVF hardcore. Gotta be. Just quick pivot.
I like that you say divot, so I'm not gonna
I got a divot though because I keep staring at the sex dust that we have on the table.
Talk about the sex dust?
We did get some sex dust. We got some, let's see here. What is their name? L. Allen and J. Johns from here in Brooklyn sent us some Goop sex dust.
And
I am so excited. We got Valentine's Day tomorrow.
It's Valentine's Day
Not that
tomorrow.
I give a fuck about Valentine's Day, but I got this sex dust called Moon Juice. Can I just do a quick read of the back?
Yep.
Sex dust is a lusty, edible formula alchemized to ignite and excite your sexy energy in and out of the bedroom. Get moon dusted! Mixed with 8 ounces of hot or cold water, nut milk, coffee, tea, or smoothie. I hate the word nut milk.
I hate it too, but I do drink nut milk, so it's just
It's
like
fine. I do nut milk every once in a while, but just call it almond milk.
Yeah, nut milk is disgusting.
Nut
it sounds like cum.
Cum, yeah. I'm not mixing it with Doug's cum. I'm going to make a paste. We eat cum. I'm going to make him cum on my chest. And then I'm going to wait. I'm going to scrape it off. I'm going to mix in the sex dust with it, and I'm going to huff it.
And
then I'm going to put it under my nose so I can smell it like vapor rub.
Or we could blow it.
Sure.
Let's blow it.
Okay, we see some straws up in this piece. Moon juice.
And there is a nutritional facts on the moon juice so you gotta eat it.
No sugar though, thank Christ.
No sugar in this sachet.
We now know it's the word sachet.
But sachet is still pretentious. We shouldn't have been able to assume it's called a sachet.
You know what? I'd rather it be called a sachet.
Yeah, it's a little pouch. Oh, can we have me the sachet of sex dust, please? I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, sachet is. I think we gave Goop the benefit of the doubt on this. Like, there's no way it's called a sachet.
Yeah,
it's got to be a sachet.
Yeah, because she just repurposes words. And
I am so excited about the sex dust, though.
No, it's 4% of your dietary fiber.
Oh, good. Because I'm hoping right in the middle of me slobbing on a knob that I gotta just fucking shit out my goose. Hard.
I'm about to go on my honeymoon, and I think I gotta eat this
You have
dust.
to bring the sex dust.
I think I'm gonna eat the dust.
You have to report back, though, so please make a journal.
Do both genders eat the dust, or does one person eat the dust?
I think it's multi-gendered. I think anybody that wants to eat the whoever needs the voom, whoever needs the boost. Yeah.
Do we split the dust?
You don't split the dust. I think one takes the dust.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
You should get him one of those, what are they called, like spider venoms that they sell in the bodega?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get him a bodega powder. No, my Goop powder is of a different class than that bodega powder.
Well, here is a review that it's called "I tried Gwyneth Paltrow's sex dust and regretted every minute of it."
No.
And wait, can I just quickly say that I'm wrong? It is the exact same shit as the stuff they sell at the bodega. Horny goat weed is in the list of ingredients, and that's what they sell at the bodega. So
I am excited.
I stand corrected. My classism was misplaced. Gwyneth Paltrow just
This is just
repurposed
expensive bodega.
horny goat weed.
I can't wait to try it. Yeah. I don't know if Valentine's Day is the day to do it, though.
Yeah, the stakes are high.
I feel like it's going to give me, like, dry mouth.
Oh, definitely. It's,
right?
It's a sachet of dust. How's it not going to give you dry mouth?
Yeah, you can. If you like it, though, you can get a year-long supply for $1,560.
Oh, that's it?
I just actually got chills when you said that number.
Or you could also you could take your sex dust and make sex bark.
Oh, I do love bark.
I just don't know if I want bark included in my sex life.
No one does.
I'd rather take like moss from the trees in Florida and be like, oh no, we have moss sex instead. Yeah, there's fire ants in it, but that's what makes it spicy.
What happened to the lady who ate the dust? Did she put it in the wrong place?
Well, no, she tried eating it. She said that she had to keep herself from vomiting. She seems a bit sensitive.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
just
can't
put
be
it in
that
a nut
bad.
milk and get
Yeah.
on with your day.
You know, she put it into a smoothie. It's a very, very, very long article.
I kind of want to like. I want
It
to.
is way, 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 way too long.
I do kind of want to put it all over my belly and have him lick it off.
Yeah, I feel like I want to sprinkle it on the bed, even though that's obviously not.
Well, it is your honeymoon, so I mean, girl, you do you.
When I hear sex dust, I think of I want to like roll in it.
I can't believe you're gonna have sex dust on your honeymoon.
I mean, am I? I guess I mean, I'm not going to say that. You know,
yeah, no, it's for your honeymoon.
when in Rome,
Oh yeah.
put on the sex dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like there should also be like glitter that I feel like there should be external sex dust and internal sex.
You should
dust.
have glitter on hand for when you come, and then you take the glitter and you throw it
Sprinkle
everywhere.
it. Yeah, that's,
Because you're gonna be in a hotel room, so somebody else gonna clean it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to sex dust. First of all, it's an aphrodisiac. It is beauty food. As that's a whole
What's that?
that beauty food. It's
a category.
It's a category
Like a
on the
kiwi?
Goop site.
Is kiwi a beauty food?
Beauty food.
yeah, kiwi
it's-
got to be a beauty food.
What are beauty foods?
Probably
It's-
any sort of fruit or vegetable could be categorized.
I feel like kiwis, especially because something about that hairy exterior that apparently you're supposed to eat.
You're supposed to eat it.
I'd rather just like lick on it and be like, yuck, no thank you.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I don't dig a kiwi. Too many seeds.
I like a kiwi,
And
but
the
I,
hair on the outside.
It's too goopy.
it is a little goopy.
Yeah.
It's a little goopy.
Beauty foods, raisins,
Ugh.
Prunes?
edamame.
Yes, please.
Is that? But is that a beauty food?
It's a beauty
I
food.
thought all the soybeans have the estrogen in them. Is that
Yeah.
why it's a beauty food?
I think it's bad for your hormones.
Cucumbers,
I love
Okay, for the
cucumbers.
fucking.
parsley.
Yeah.
Parsley.
It's a beauty food if you can fuck it.
You can't fuck a parsley. I know that.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean, you
And
can fold them up inside of you.
tart cherry juice.
That's it. Wait, is that it? Is that the whole list?
That's 5 beauty foods for natural radiance.
She's such a liar. It's just plants, you guys. It's just plants. Eat plants.
Yeah, well, do plants mineralize deeply like
That's made up.
moon do? Like the sex dust does?
I just imagine just sucking back one of those tiny boxes of raisins, like, do I look like I'm glowing? I feel like I'm glowing.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to write a testimonial about what the sex does
I
to
am
me.
really excited. I'm definitely going to keep a journal of the sex stuff.
Can I put it in alcohol?
Sure. I mean, it doesn't say it on there, but Goop, I imagine, isn't big on the booze.
I'm gonna put this sex dust in a glass of champagne.
Well, as it says, don't be afraid to double dose.
I am afraid.
I mean,
I'm
have you
afraid
seen?
of it.
I mean, it just looks like dirt.
It does look like dirt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it looks like cinnamon or dirt, depending on how generous you're feeling.
Snorting it, I think, is the fun possibility.
Yeah, I think snorting it is the only option.
I think that's sexy. Snorting's always sexy.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it along the line of his dick. And I'm like, wait, don't move. No, stop it. Stop getting harder.
I snorted this vegetable root extract off your dick.
Stop the leg.
Oh, on the list. Marcus.
Gotta have that list.
Stars who passed on iconic Hollywood roles.
Oh,
Feud.
man.
I can't wait to watch that show.
Are you so excited?
Can't wait.
What is Feud again?
The,
Joan Crawford
and Betty
Betty
Davis.
With Sarah Paulson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty good.
It's going to be very good.
Michelle Pfeiffer passed on Clarice Starling.
Who?
Silence of the
Silence
Lambs.
of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs.
Clarice.
Yeah. That's fine. She doesn't have enough of a good straight face.
Yeah.
But that makes me feel better because I often confuse Michelle Pfeiffer and Jodie Foster's faces in my head.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think that they have a similar kind of thing going on.
Because I always think of Dangerous Minds and Catwoman.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of when I think of Michelle Pfeiffer. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been the most alone. I learned every word to that song.
Yeah.
It was one of those that I felt like I needed to know every single word. And I do. So that's that story.
She passed on Silence of the Lambs, said it was too violent.
Oh, give me a break. Dangerous Minds. Coolio. Come on.
Well said.
Al Pacino passed on Han Solo.
Oh, it would have been terrible.
He's not hot enough. Han Solo had to be hot.
Al Pacino was a good-looking guy back in the day.
I think he's hotter than Harrison Ford, but I think that he's too like. Even
back then?
Is that racist to me against
No,
Italians?
not at all. No,
I just
take
feel
it.
like he's a slick.
You didn't call him a Goomba.
I feel like he's just so slick. I feel like Han Solo had to be like a bit of like a bumbler, you know?
I don't know. Check out this picture of Al Pacino in Serpico.
Hot.
Wow, hot.
Dreamy. Yeah, Al Pacino is way dreamier.
You know what it is? He's got drug addict's eyes, even though I know he's
That's
not a
what I
drug
like
addict.
about him.
You should see Panic in Needle Park.
I have. You know I love my sad movies. That was one of those I did like alone on an afternoon, and I was like, why did I do this to myself?
Oh yeah, he is hot as hell. But I just think he's too smooth. I feel like Harrison Ford at the time was a little bit of a goof.
Yeah. And that's kind of what he needed to be.
Yeah.
Smooth but goof.
Yeah, a little goof.
Yeah, he's way too smooth. Yeah, Pacino would have been way too smooth. He would have been great in it, but... Julia Roberts passed on The Blind Side.
Well, she was fine.
You know what? I never saw it. I
didn't
really
either.
had no desire. Even she won for it, right? Sandra Bullock won. I had no desire.
I also think that Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts are slightly interchangeable. Obviously, I know the difference between the two of them, but they both have a big mouth thing going on.
No, and it's also the girl next door thing as well.
Right, and they have a similar like shtick, you know.
Although I thought Sandra Bullock was really sexy in Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
I thought that
Sandra
was-
Bullock's extremely... Hell, she's sexy in Gravity.
She is sexy in Gravity.
Yeah.
But Julia Roberts, it's Julia Roberts.
I go for Sandra Bullock over Julia Roberts. Mostly
Now,
because
for
Julia
sure.
Roberts kind of looks like my mom.
Ooh, sexy mommy.
Don't wanna. Don't wanna.
Not all of us like famous people who look exactly like our parents.
I forget. I don't want to fuck Jack Nicholson.
Sean Connery was going to play Gandalf.
Ooh,
He's not tall enough.
Yeah, I guess he isn't tall enough.
Right?
Yeah.
A wizard has to be tall.
You got to have a tall wizard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know how tall Ian McKellen is.
He's got to be tall, unless they just played it up Hobbit-wise.
Well, they did play up everyone.
I know they played up the
Hobbit-wise.
Hobbit-wise and the gnomes with the axes. I don't know. At that time, going through all the Enya stuff, I listened to so much Lord of the Rings songs. So many Lord of the Rings songs.
Ian McKellen's 5'11". That's fine.
Oh, it's not that
is Sean
tall.
Connery shorter than 5'11"?
In my head, James Bond is short.
Actually, Sean Connery's 6'2".
Hey.
In fact, most of the Bonds are tall. Pierce Bronson also 6'2".
He doesn't count.
Yeah, he doesn't count.
What are you talking about? Goldeye's great.
I just feel like he wasn't the slickest.
No,
He's
he
such
wasn't
a
the slickest.
generic man. You know?
I liked him best in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, where he played a generic, hateable
Shitty dude.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
He can just be. I saw him in the Upper East Side once. He seemed like a nice fella.
Did he?
He seemed like it.
Oh, is it Volcano? No, Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak.
I mean, I wanted to have sex with him in Dante's Peak.
Okay. I mean, Volcano and Dante's Peak, pretty much the same movie. One of those double movies.
Yeah,
like
it's-
Deep Impact and Armageddon.
Yes.
You know how that happens? Is that a lot of film studios will have a lot of like screenplays just kind of on hold, and when they find out that another studio is putting out a movie that is similar to that, they'll try to beat that movie to theaters and try to overshadow it. That's why you've got Deep Impact and Asteroid, Dante's Peak and Volcano, Bugs and Ants, or A Bug's Life and Ants. Prefontaine and the other movie about Prefontaine.
I don't know that person.
He's a cross-country runner.
Ooh.
Yeah, and there were inexplicably 2 movies out about him in the same year.
Yeah, if you've ever run cross-country, you know all of the Prefontaine quotes.
Well, that's why I didn't watch the Snowden movie, because I just watched this documentary about Snowden, so why would I want to watch Jesse Eisenberg play Snowden?
Wasn't it Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Sure, same difference.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, there were a lot. There was Babe and Gordy.
Yes, thank you. I've always wondered about those, especially
Gordy.
Ants and A Bug's Life. I was like, this has to be. They think that we're stupider than we are.
Ants was a little bit rougher than A Bug's Life, though. It was like a little more adult.
I think that's right.
Ants?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, had Woody Allen in it.
Ugh.
Speaking of people, we'll give a Samsung 7.
Yeah, right.
Give it to Woody Allen.
Oh, Gordy. Did you guys ever see Gordy?
Or it's another Fat Piggy movie?
The talking pig who made it big.
Nope.
No need.
Guarantee that I did not.
No, look, here's a picture of the Gordy poster. It's a pig wearing a tie.
Oh, it's exactly like the cover of Babe Pig in the City.
Looks just like me.
It's a little pig.
That'll do, Gordy.
Yeah, Roger Ebert said kids will squeal over Gordy.
Well,
Yuck. Nope, that sounds like you're slaughtering children in the theater.
Kids will squeal over Gordy.
I love it.
Well, it didn't do very well.
Good.
You'll be happy to know.
I'm glad.
Yeah, a talking pig named Gordy becomes involved in a quest to save his family from the slaughterhouse.
that sounds dark as hell.
Yes.
I mean, but Charlotte's Web was much the same.
Yeah, that's true. Debbie Reynolds.
She's dead, Molly.
I know, but she was Charlotte.
Was she really?
I didn't even know that until she died.
I didn't know that either.
But she was Charlotte.
In the cartoon version?
Yes. There was a other one?
I don't know. I feel like there's a live action one somewhere. It's probably not true.
Like a la Mary Martin, Peter Pan style?
See, I
or-
never saw. We talked about this in Roundtable. I've never seen the Charlotte's Web movie. I just read the book, and it was too sad, so I never wanted to watch the movie.
The movie is extremely sad.
Yeah, it's a sad book.
Devastating.
Oh, it's sad all around. Jack Nicholson passed on Michael Corleone.
That's a big bad.
Yeah.
That's
should've
a
done it.
big mistake.
That one he should have done.
He would have been good.
But also, he's not. I feel like he's not Italian enough.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
He doesn't look Italian. I mean, he's got the dark hair, but he doesn't look Italian.
No, not really. No, I don't think he would have been good in that.
As a Goomba myself, I'm allowed to say that.
And he passed because he felt that an Italian should play it.
Damn.
Good for him.
Go for him. Go for him.
Ooh, Kim Basinger was going to be in Basic Instinct.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
What was that?
Sharon Stone.
And also,
See, they are another one.
interchangeable.
The cross
Interchangeable.
leg.
That's interchangeable for me as well.
Kim Basinger, I definitely have more of a thing for her, but that was because of Batman.
Well, yeah.
Didn't Kim Basinger do a movie that was just like Basic Instinct? Maybe it was.
I want to say, is it 9.5 weeks that she's in?
Yeah.
Who
Is that Kim Basinger?
I'm pretty sure that's Kim Basinger because I think she's got a sex scene in that.
Yes, because I remember 9.5 weeks turning me on so hard.
Yeah, it's Kim Basinger and Mickey Rourke.
Yes.
Who's in An Indecent Proposal?
Jimmy Moore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
Because that's also I Basic Instinct and Indecent Proposal are kind of along with Fatal Attraction.
I was about to say the
all-
Glenn Close one.
Yeah. All kind of jumbled up.
Which is fun because Glenn Close doesn't look like any of them. So
Yeah,
go for
that's true. And Fatal Attraction is a great movie.
Yes, it is.
Johnny Depp was going to be Ferris Bueller.
Eek.
Well, in the Crybaby era, though, I could see that. You know, that's around that same time, right? Or was Crybaby way before that?
Crybaby was actually, that would have been around the same time.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, that was also the time that they were trying to shape him to be a celebrity because he was so dumb that he couldn't get through interviews. He really was just straight
Really?
up so dumb. That, like, I mean, but I don't want to say dumb. That he wasn't like linguistically evolved to do good interviews, and they were trying to shape him to be a celebrity.
They're like, listen, man, you're handsome as hell. Learn how to talk.
Yeah, but then now he's just meth head, crackhead, whatever.
I'm thinking, yeah, it sounds like meth head, crackhead. Yeah, I think both of those things. He's definitely smoking something like that. Speaking of which, it's time for Blind Item!
Hey, we can't stay up!
Speaking of crack, I got a crack one for you. This Academy Award-winning actor got kicked out of a party for trying to offer his foreign-born A-plus list singer not named Rihanna a hit from his crack pipe.
Not named Rihanna?
Not named Rihanna, and it's very surprising.
A+ list.
A-plus list. We were talking about her a lot earlier.
Bae?
No.
Adele.
Yeah.
Crack?
She wasn't smoking it. This other guy offered
okay.
it.
Oh my God.
Who- do we know who-
ever
who
do this to me?
offered?
We know who offered. Juice.
David Schwimmer offered Adele crack.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
See, that would
Okay,
make
that
more
actually is better.
sense.
Sorry.
That makes
Like, why is
sense.
Adele hanging out with David Schwimmer?
They should never be in the same room.
Somebody help Adele. Okay.
They were at Harry Styles' birthday party.
What?
Why was Cuba Gooding Jr. at Harry Styles' birthday party?
Adele was there. Tommy Lee was there. Cindy Crawford.
What? Why, Harry Styles?
23-year-old.
Invite people your own age.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure he had those people, but he can also probably get whomever he wants.
I want 4 random adults who range in fame and power.
And also, he's not even up there right now.
no, but he's a fine.
But Cuba Gooding Jr. has never been solid gold to me. I mean, he's amazing in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, but like outside of that, lately, Snow Dogs.
He's
right?
a Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
People vs. O.J. Simpson.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I was like outside of
Outside of that, Snow Dogs.
right?
But he's a party boy.
He looks it.
Yeah, we've seen many blind items of Cuba Gooding Jr. misbehaving. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He misbehaves quite a bit.
I mean, I am a little bit disappointed it's not David Schwimmer, but can you imagine him on crack?
What a conversation it would be between David Schwimmer and Adele, him trying to get her to smoke crack.
Just like a coked up David Schwimmer, just like
No, he's like a daddy. He's like on the straight and narrow, though.
Really?
Yeah. He's really trying to become A-list again.
no.
Schwimmer?
Yeah.
I read a real bad blind item about him. He's a real big dickhead. He yelled at a waiter for standing in the wrong place.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you were nobody for a really long time.
Yeah, you were like everyone's least favorite character on a very popular
On
show.
a very popular show, exactly. Oh.
Next up, another drug one. He would like you to believe he was hurt playing some sport or some other cool reason, but the fact is, this A-minus list mogul wannabe rapper fell down some stairs while high on LSD.
Mogul wannabe A-.
Not A+, much more anymore. Like, I mean, I would actually put him down to a B at this point.
A B, but a mogul?
Yeah, mogul. Yeah, he's kind of Jay-Z before Jay-Z.
Jay-Z before Jay-Z.
I don't know. This is territory I don't know about. Barry Manilow. Shaquille O'Neal.
We should stop Jackie while she's at it. Before Jay-Z, I got nothing.
P. Diddy.
Oh, him. Fuck that guy.
I would never even have thought of that in 100 million
Yeah.
years. No one has said the name P. Diddy in, I'm going to say, 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't even think
Fuck
P.
that
Diddy
guy.
has said the name P. Diddy in 4 years.
He went back to, now he's Diddy. Yeah, he's Diddy again.
Now he's just the did.
And I think now he's just now he's just Diddy. Sean Diddy Combs.
It's like how Lil Bow Wow is now just Bow Wow.
Man, how far they fall.
Yeah, fuck Puff Daddy.
Damn.
He fell downstairs. That's how far he fell.
There he
He
did.
fell down a flight of
On
stairs.
LSD, just hoping that he could remember how he felt when he was on top. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. I can't believe I forgot about P. Diddy.
Everyone forgot about P. Diddy.
Was he at the Grammys?
No.
He's not. He
No.
doesn't do any of those things.
Oh,
No, I don't think
he's not invited to any of those things.
No, he had shoes. I remember the shoes.
He was on an episode of Always Sunny like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yikes. Oh, my God. Man, you imagine how sad that LSD trip must have been for him?
Oh, falling downstairs.
And if you're in that bad of a place, don't do it.
Yeah, no, don't do it.
I don't know. Maybe he's in a good place.
Maybe.
Is he?
I don't know. I mean, I got pictures of him in the hospital.
Oh, he's smiling.
Yeah, he seems
Oh,
fine.
he's smiling with the 2 friends that he has and a big teddy bear. Oh, no, and he did, quote, I'm doing great.
I'm doing great. He said, they said I'd never run again. I said, the devil is a liar.
What is wrong with him? I think he was still on LSD.
Yeah.
He dated Jennifer Lopez.
I think so.
Remember that dress she was wearing last night? What was that?
I thought I liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
You
with the
thought
big,
you liked
big
it
flower.
with the puff,
I think
the crepe puff.
I liked the color.
Yeah, it was floral.
There was a lot of weird dresses last night.
There really were. Oh, but Adele's.
I think, Beyonce and Adele killed it.
They had to.
Yeah.
They didn't have much of a choice.
It was their night.
It was their night.
Yeah, it was some really weird. I mean, of course, Heidi Klum looked pretty good.
Whoa, short dress,
I like
no
that.
problem.
I like a short dress.
The chunky heels are interesting.
Yeah, she did wear chunky heels and a sleek silver dress. Do you see that girl? You know who Girl Crush is?
Yes.
She wore a dress that was just a bunch of balls.
Oh, why?
Like,
would she?
Like a ball pit.
Like the ball pit, yeah. I like it.
I bet she had needles hidden in there, like most ball pits do.
And peeing in it also. She did that so she could pee all night.
Katy Perry's was pretty awful. I mean, it was like the metallic top with a rug, like a mohair rug.
Awful.
That's bad. Mind you, I would have worn her white suit.
She should have worn what she was wearing when she performed.
Her white
that
suit it was good.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that was good. But that is bad.
No, that furry thing is bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible furry thing. Do you know Jacqueline Van Bierk?
No.
No, I don't know her. She wore a dress that was covered in CDs.
Like actual physical CDs.
Actual physical CDs.
Oh, good Lord. No wonder nobody knows her.
Two on the nose.
Ugh. And then Keith Urban with his weird plastic face.
Keith Urban's plastic face did look weird.
It's weird. Faith Hill looks beautiful, though.
They kind of try to mush a lot of different genres together at the Grammys.
Which was good. I think they actually tried this year to include other people.
Here's
and
two country singers.
Ooh, and then you slapped pentatonics on there. God, I hate pentatonics. They shouldn't have been at the end of the show. By then, nobody cared. Everybody sloshed, including Rihanna, which we didn't even talk about because she was drinking out of her diamond-studded flask the entire evening.
Respect. I would drink out of a flask if I was at the Grammys.
Have to. I didn't even know that they don't serve drinks at the Grammys.
Yeah, flask.
I mean, it's
it.
just a theater, you know.
But where the drinks at? Although I have to say, I got to throw it out to James Corden. I was talking about this earlier, that he was just like, you guys sitting at home are actually more comfortable than Beyonce is right now because they were all sitting on these shitty folding chairs.
Yeah.
He's like, if you want to feel like Beyonce right now, go take a folding chair out of your garage and sit on it in your living room.
Yeah.
Not funny when I did it. I chuckled.
I like how much you're rooting for him.
I chuckled.
He did an okay job.
The suit was too small. All of his suits were too small. All of them were too small. They were barely buttoned in the center. And I know. Just let it out.
Yeah.
Let it out. The weird pratfall, I don't know. It was weird. The whole night was weird.
It was a weird. Everything's weird now, and I think we're just sort of resigned to the fact that everything is weird. I don't know if that's the state of the world or if it's just because we are all in our early to mid 30s.
Yes,
but everything is weird now.
Everything is weird, and also most things are disappointing.
Everything kind of sucks most of the time.
Bad things are happening more often than good
Until we
things.
start snorting this sex dust, and our lives are about to. But Marcus, true question: are you going to take it, or are you going to make your lover take it?
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, this will be
Okay.
good. We'll have a controlled experiment.
Okay.
I am with a woman in her mid 30s. She does not need sex dust.
Yeah, but I don't need
is fine.
sex dust. I don't need it.
I'm a man in my mid 30s. I'm tired. Give me sex dust.
All right, we're gonna. We have to do this. We have to report back.
Yes, we'll all report back.
Everyone, look at my eyes. Look at my eyes, Molly.
I'm looking.
Marcus, look at my eyes. We're going to report back.
Report back.
They did it. They looked at my eyes.
I looked at Marcus's
Moon
too.
juice.
Moon juice.
Moon juice. All right, we'll do it.
Thanks for the jerky.
We didn't talk about the jerky. God damn it! We're gonna do jerky review.
Well, next
It's
time.
over. It's done.
Well, we could do a quick jerky review.
Can we just do a quick jerky review?
I'm gonna give it to you guys. We're gonna eat it.
Just let me have a piece.
Okay.
We got
So someone was so nice, and they sent Molly a bunch of vegan jerky.
Okay, we have to choose the flavor: smoked black pepper, maple bacon, or smoked Carolina BBQ, or
So much of it.
or sriracha maple. Which do you choose?
Pepper.
Black pepper.
Black
Pepper.
pepper.
Wow,
Okay,
all right,
good,
yeah.
good symbiosis, you guys. Okay, I'm opening it.
I love it because Molly beforehand, I was like, I want to eat it on air. Molly's like, you're not gonna like it.
You're not gonna like it. No one's gonna like it but me. But I'm gonna love it. All right, jerk.
All right, she's
Can
handing
you
us the
reach?
jerky.
Jerk.
Thank you. Why is
right.
it colored like this?
Yeah, and it's
Like meat.
It
Okay,
looks like,
let's
this
do it.
isn't
it
what
doesn't look like meat.
it looks
Cheers.
like. Cheers.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Tastes like
it.
bread. Tastes like spicy bread.
I love it. It tastes like meat.
Oh, it's bread. It's bread. It's bread.
I think you've forgotten what meat tastes like.
It tastes like meat product.
Oh my God, it's bread.
I love it.
It fell apart in my mouth.
So that's the kind of stuff you eat like all the time?
No, I don't usually eat fake meat, but I love it.
Well, that tastes like bread.
I'm gonna enjoy every bite of this.
It's just interesting because, like, the jerky, which I think you just can't replicate, is chewy.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Because
that's
the muscle.
I think I was expecting a different texture.
It's the texture.
See, I
it
feel-
crumbled in my mouth.
It must be too long since I've eaten it because I actually think the texture was quite good.
Oh no!
We gotta get
You're talking to a
plastic.
couple of jerky aficionados.
Yeah.
A couple of jerks.
Yeah, oh man, we got jerks. I'm gonna jerk. I got jerk in me, and I am feeling rowdy.
There's a whole smoked chipotle flavor I didn't tell you guys about.
It
but
was
that's-
really nice, so this is really great.
This
It's
is
very,
very nice.
very
Thank
nice
you.
of you. I am going to eat every bite and I'm going to enjoy it a lot. So don't listen to the haters.
I'm gonna stick to my weird jerky that gets sent to my house.
Nice. And if you want to send us any more weird shit, 1093 Jackson Avenue, page 7, Cave Comedy Radio, care of page 7, 1093 Jackson Avenue, Long Island City, New York, 11101 is where you can send it if you want to send us some weird shit.
I'm guilty about how much I'm excited about the sex dust.
Sex dust is going to be
I feel
pretty great.
guilty.
Yeah,
I
send us
kinda-
more sex
I
products.
feel
I'm
guilty.
going to have to go out and buy some nut milk.
Hey, yeah.
Or make it yourself.
Whoa, if I'm making nut milk, I don't need the sex dust. Wow.
Get us out of here.
For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to cavecomedyradio.com.